Yep, here we are again, going live again. Smells like it's raining. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, gonna test this ridiculous deck. I mentioned this deck Sunday to Sarah, and she says, "Hey, that sounds like it's my kind of deck." Never built it. I remember when the card came out, thought about building it, watched a couple videos on it, thought it was trash. More recently, Azul GG posted a list, did some gameplay on it, and I watched him go with it, and he had amazing luck with it.
Oh no!
Of course, he is Azul GG, but, you know, hey, he's also one of the most brilliant minds and best players in the game. Yeah. So he should always have better luck than everybody else, right? Right. You just can't wait, can you, Ben? Can't even give me a chance to do anything. Can't even do my intro. Now, he says. Now. You play now, barbecue. Now he doesn't say hide in the chat. Just wants to play. Doesn't care if I'm live, if I'm talking. Doesn't matter. You asked for it, Ben. Well, we'll see if it fares any better playing against Ben than it has on the ladder lately. Because I'm really second guessing even the thought of this deck. But we're about to find out. Let's see what happens. I'll take any cards I can get. Not that one. Those are not helping me. Neither is that. Neither is that trash. Well, we're off to an interstellar start here. This game should go down pretty quickly. He should win probably turn 3. Well, anyway, I was going to show you the deck, but Mr. Impatience over here just couldn't wait to get started, so I'll show you the deck afterwards. And I do have a video coming out. I probably won't put it out until Friday, showing this deck and the ridiculous way that I draw with it. Yeah, definitely raining. Yep. For those of you that do keep track, and I don't know if anybody's even here right now, but that's all right. If you're watching the video later, what the heck are you doing? Well, at least he's giving me another turn. I'm going to need all the help I can get. That definitely helps. I got to survive at least one turn, but at least I have a chance now. I actually get to take a prize. We'll see what happens. It's not the way the deck's supposed to function. We didn't need that. That is not one of the cards we needed. We need another Crispin. We need a Dark Energy. We need Town Store. We need Sparkling Crystal. Something. And he's got Charizard and we lose. Yeah, so that's the way that goes. I said this is a very volatile deck. So we're going to go and talk about it a little bit while we're at it. So the theory behind Tatsugiri is this. Tatsugiri's got Cinnabar Lure. You look at the top 10 cards of your deck, and you can put any number of the Pokemon that you find in those 10 cards onto your bench, whether they're basic stage 1s or stage 2s. Doesn't matter. then you shuffle the rest of the cards back in. He's a very weak, basic EX Terra Pokemon. So the theory behind the deck is to get him rolling as fast as you can to do Cinnabar Lure. One of the ways, as you saw, we can do that is with Crispin, to get 2 of those 3 energies that we require. The other thing you can do is you can use Sparkling Crystal. When it's attached to a Terra, it can take up 1 of the energy spots that you need. And since we need 3 different types, Fire, Dark, and Water, that Sparkly Crystal helps out a lot. Crispin allows us to get 2 of them, attach 1, put the other in hand, so basically attach 2. And then we've got all the energy types down here, a couple of each one. Hi JD, how are you? So then we look down here, or up here. We don't want to start with anything but Tatsugiri. We don't want to have a whole bunch of Tatsugiris in the deck to crowd the thing up. So we literally play 2 Tatsugiris, 1 Ditto, with Transformative Start. If it's the first turn and he's active, you can switch him out with another basic in the deck and throw him away. The only other basic we play is Tatsugiri. So you basically are guaranteed to start Tatsugiri. Everything else we play a stage 1 for each one of the 4 lines of stage 2s we play in the deck. And then we play 16 stage 2s. The theory behind it is you crowd this deck with a whole bunch of stage 2s. You fire off the Cinnabar Lure, and you should be able to load your bench with a bunch of stage 2s. Now, in order to try to help you get to that Crispin, we also play 4 Pokegear 3.0. To try to get to that Sparkling Crystal, we play 4 Town Stores. We play a bunch of Ionos to help us draw. And we play Penny and Turo to help us pick guys up later. Big Air Balloon to give us free retreat on a stage 2, since all the guys we're trying to put in play are stage 2s. That's the theory anyway. And the guys that we're using, Hydreigon is huge. Yes, he takes 4 energies to get that big attack off. But if we're using Counter Gain and we lose the Tatsugiri, well, that's 1 energy. Crispin can gives us 2. So we can power this up fairly quickly. Plus, but wait, there's more. Where is he? No, we went the wrong way. When we combine him with this Blaziken, once during your turn, attach a basic energy to from your discard to one of your Pokemon. Theoretically, we could power up a Hydreigon in 1 turn, theoretically. And since Shaman, even though it carried a lot of hype with it when it came out, Shaman has not been seeing a lot of play. Occasionally, you'll find somebody splashing it in a deck, but not a lot. So that 130 to 3 guys can be a really big attack. And when you combine that 130 to the active plus the 2 bench, and you use Curse Blast to go with it, you Curse Blast, put 13 damage on one of their guys. If that puts you behind on prizes, now Counter Gain's active, and you just powered up Hydreigon that much easier. That's the theory. There's also stage 1s in here, just to make our math a little bit better if we're sitting there holding the stage 2s in our hand. And we do Cinnabar Lure, we can put these stage 1s into play as well, evening out the math even more in our favor. Now, if you play like I do, and I did this in, I don't remember if it was on video or not, but I Cinnabar Lured 2 turns in a row. And of the 10 cards I took off the top of my deck, 1 was a Pokemon. 2 times in a row. Needless to say, without any basics, to try to get these guys in play once Tatsugiri was gone, that was pretty much the ball game.
Oh no!
What now? Sorry, he's starting to get under my skin. I'm a very patient person, but he's pushing it. Now you come on. Okay. Now, lucky for you, my dinner isn't even here yet, so. I intended on doing more testing tonight because this deck is insanely stupid and insanely bad luck for me. So I wanted to try it out again. And as you can see, it did absolutely nothing. But this deck, according to Sarah, is right up her alley. But I have yet to be able to really make it work on a consistent basis. And there's 3 mulligans for you. That's a pretty hard deck to play when you never get any Pokemon off of the Cinnabar lure. So now the game is going to glitch? Wonderful.
Oh no!
What? What? Go away! So nothing is happening.
Oh no!
So now your internet went out. Okay, cool.
Whoa, internet went out.
Yeah, we're live right now, so.
Hi, live, I'm dead.
Hi, live, I'm dead. So now what are we doing? Okay, now his internet's back on? I don't know. I got a feeling this game is going to go very, very shortly, and he's going to not be able to do anything because he said his internet went out.
Got
What?
pinned in.
That happens. So this deck's really stupid. We got Sprinkly Crystal, that's good. We need that. Yeah, he's out. Okay. Look at that Sprinkly Crystal, isn't that magical?
Sprinkly.
Danielle was nice enough to bring me dinner. Isn't that nice of her? I got a good daughter. Best one I could have.
Nah.
I'll take her. What do I got? 3 box?
$3.
1, 2, 3 lock box. Thank you, dear.
Non-disclosed,
Non-advertised place that makes chicken. Boy, they were a little short on chicken tonight, weren't they? That's all right. So I'm not very hungry anyway. I got a banana.
not sponsored unless they wanna.
Yeah, right. like anybody that sponsors us is going to give us any money. Ah! Thank you, darling.
Oh, you get father.
Absolutely, I'll be happy to take it.
Hello.
I'll talk to you a little later. But my patience has been worn very thin right now. So.
You have fun with them.
Yeah, I will. Now I can have my dinner and play game. I still am not convinced that I want to go first every time with this deck. I don't know. Oh, good. Mulligan. Well, at least it was both of those. And I mulliganed again. Oh, he's playing Team Rocket this time. Yeah, I'm not convinced this deck's all that great. Only 2 this time. That's good. Let's see what happens. Of course he's got Shaman. Probably heard me talking about nobody playing Shaman, so he put Shaman in his deck. It's alright, we'll go around it. And there's our Sprinkly Crystal. We do have a water energy, so that's a good thing. Attach our Sprinkly Crystal. And end our turn. Why in the world are you playing Choice Bear? Probably should get rid of that card. I don't think anybody's playing V's anymore. That's just my opinion. Red and black. Always the red, never the black. Never the black, always the red. What? Get up there, you big dummy. Sure. Didn't need both of them, but whatever. Now we're gonna grab a counter game just to get it out of the way. See if we can get more than 2 or 3. What do you guys think? Anybody want to bet? I say it's 3. It's 4. No Pidgeot. Yuck. We really needed a Pidgeot or a Blaziken or something. Alright, we're gonna go with it. See what happens. That's really dumb. And here comes the Wheezing Army. Great. He's got a Vitality Band, so he swings for 150. Sorry, 130. Huh. What the heck do we do now? Well, let's put the counter gain on. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start blowing stuff up. Because this is irritating the crap out of me. We gotta do something a little different here. Well, we don't need that. We're going to try this again. Might be a bad idea, but we're going to try it again anyway. Because that frustrates the crap out of me. No sporter. Yeah. Okay. Then let's grab... Oh, we're gonna grab dark. What do we got on the board? Water, dark, and dork. Dark, metal and dark, put those over there. Yes. Anything left? Might as well grab that too. Sure, why not? Probably should have saved that balloon. Alright, let's try this again. See if we can get more than 2. Blaziken, please. Ah, Blaziken, yes. Dusclops and a Pidgeotto. We'll take all 3. That's a little bit more like it. Alright. Now we got something to work with at least. Just did a hand I like. He takes it away. I think this restaurant believes in saving the planet one tree at a time. They never give you napkins. Okay, let's get to work, shall we? We got this guy. We got this guy. Now, what do we need here? We gotta get rid of the water, is that right? We need psychic, dark, metal, and colorless. We have none of those, okay? So, we're gonna do this. Psychic, dark, metal, and colorless. Well, we don't have any more dark left, so we'll grab psychic and metal. We'll put those over there. And we'll retreat and we'll throw away the fire. And we're going to put up Hydreigon. Let's see what this thing's got. Well, we can grab that. I guess that's a fun card to have, right? Sure. Then we can quick search. We already used quick search, so we can't do that again. Probably not gonna... Well... You know what? Here, Ben, you want another prize? Here, Ben, have another prize. Huh. There, well, it kind of worked. There it goes. A pudgy, flabby, massive skin, the standard dog. And we lost our camera. There we go. So I knocked out his, if you didn't see it, I knocked out his wheezing. And then I knocked out the other 3 guys on the field. Now, granted, he gets a coughing back, but that was my last 3 prizes. It's kind of what the deck's supposed to do. Obviously, you've seen that it doesn't always do that. It plays like crap. How you doing, SRR founder? Sorry, I'm trying to do 3 things at once. One of them, eat dinner. Hello, how are you? I got a haircut. That was a good thing today. Feeling pretty crummy. But we're making the best of it. Thanks for asking. Yay, Mulligan! Yay, Mulligan! Only Mulligan once, not too bad. Well, twice counting the one of both Mulligan. Bringing out Charizard again. Alright. Now I can beat Charizard. But we do need a little help from our deck. It's hard to beat Charizard. Yeah. It's hard to beat Charizard when you're playing draw pass every turn. We do have some pieces in place to help us this turn. We got one of the 3 energies we need to do Cinnabar Blast, or Cinnabar Lure. We got Crispy in place. We got Sprinkly Crystal. The big question is of our 20 Pokemon that we want to draw, how many will we get? Ideally, getting 1 or 2 Hydreigon and or Zwillis. But we have to Crispin. You know, and I think I'm going to... Because I don't need the water with the Sprinkly Crystal. I'm going to hold that dark energy back. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got one of those. Nice to have those. Let's see what else we got. No Pidgeot again. Imagine that. I guess we're going to go that way. See what we can do. Now, if he gets a turn 2 Charizard, we're going to be in trouble. And I got a feeling he's got it. Yep, he's got it. Charizard. Second game in a row he's gotten a turn 2 Charizard. Because Charizard always has it. And that's the way it goes. The game just does that. So we got to find a way around it. Not exactly sure how we're going to do that at this moment. We have a Blaziken, which helps. Oh, I think the old man might have an idea. Let's put that up there. See what we draw. We got Town Store, so we can grab Counter Gain maybe. Not sure if it's going to last us very long, but we're going to grab it anyway. You guys want to have some fun with this one? Let's do it. Let's have some fun. It's all about having fun, isn't it, right? Isn't it, gang? Let's do that. Let's attach for turn. We're going to give him that. We're going to Iono him down to 4 and us to 6. Did I like that, Iono? Not particularly. But we are going to take out the biggest threat on the board. The only problem with this is we got nothing else. This is our one game. We got no Pidgeot. We have no more Tatsuguri. No more way to get any more dudes down. So this is our one swing right here, gang. If he recovers from this swing and can start pounding us into the ground, guess what? We lose. But we're going to try. Now, if the game goes like it's supposed to, or usually does, he will have a... I did that wrong. I should have waited to Iono him to 2. I did it totally backwards. No matter. He should have more Charizard out next turn. We're going to be short on getting our stuff together here. Yeah, he's got Evoluter, so he's doing good. Yeah, I really messed that up. I should have hit him twice, then I Iono'd him to 2, and I screwed that up. Well, actually, maybe I didn't. Oh, Prunella. You guys want to see how this game's supposed to be played? Check this out. This is what's supposed to happen. Crispy wheats and raisins. We need that one. That one, right? Yeah. Since we're technically behind on prizes, we'll add that. We'll attach that. We'll retreat that. This is going to hurt, Ben. I didn't realize what I was doing there for a moment. Now, if he drops a Charizard and KOs me, more power to him. And he probably will. If he does, I'm not sure I'm going to have an answer for it. Looks like he's got everything he needs. Always does. There's the Charizard. And the Defiance Band. Does he have the rare candy? Nope, you don't have it. That's the ball game. I thought for sure he was going to get it. That was a close one. If I hadn't swung as hard as I did during that one turn, though. And I did mess up by playing the Iono before that. Hey, what's up, Michael? 2-day impact show. Wow. So you're lucky to live somewhere they do all that stuff. I think TNA Impact has been here in my city twice, and it's been a long time. Glad to have you aboard tonight. Welcome in. Hey, what's up, Brother Shane? Yeah, it's nasty. When it draws, it's nasty. Watch what happens when it don't. And when you cinnabar lure for nothing, it's great. Then you play draw pass. Good to see you here, man. Michael, you'd love it. We now have the Wrestling Academy at my shop. You can get all the wrestling up close and personal I can possibly want. And we mulligan. There's a surprise. How many times we mulligan? Only twice. Not bad. All right, we got some flavors that we can use. Got a couple of flavors we can use. Not bad. Could use a little help, though. Could use a Crispin or Town Store or something. More fraud. Oh. Oh, he's changed his deck. Ah! Ask and you shall receive. Let me show you something. Sprinkly Crystal is prized. Fantastic. Damn it. Fine, I'll play the fire energy. See if I care. Son of a biscuit. Kind of thinking we need, might need to put a redeemable ticket in this deck. I don't know. I don't know where the heck I'm going to put it, but could use it. Zoroark in this deck, huh? Interesting. Brave Bangle, too, so he's not playing the EX. All right. All right, I get it. That doesn't help us. So, we'll grab another tool out of the deck to try to thin it out and hopefully get us to where we want to be. We're not getting there so far, but we can take a knockout at least. Got your Bose headphones today. I love Bose headphones. I like my Bose headphones that I used to have more than I did my Beats. Now, granted, I had Generation 1 Beats, and they were very nice, but I think I like my Bose better. But let me tell you this, for sound quality versus price versus comfort, my favorite pair I've ever owned cost me $20 was a pair of Sony ones that I had. And I wore them for about probably the better part of 10 years. Then Danielle took them. And she wore them for probably another 3 or 4 years before they finally deteriorated. Well, that's the game. Look at what he did. He just won. He just won. There's nothing I can do about it. See? He does 170 with Shinobi Blade, and there ain't nothing I can do to stop him. That is one of the very fragile parts of this deck. If your opponent can pull off a turn 2 attack, like he did earlier with the Charizard, turn 2 Charizard I lose, because I didn't get my attack off. Turn 2 Greninja, as you just saw, I lose, because I didn't get my attack off. What are you going to do? It happens. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this deck is going to be that great. Use a different... Well, now... Okay, so... Ben, how am I going to test this deck if I play something else? The whole purpose to me being here is to test this deck. And if I play another deck, I'm not testing it. Yeah, Bose has a great warranty. Well, with them Sonys being 15 years old, I didn't need much of a warranty. Let's see if we can draw something a little better this time. Well, we didn't mulligan. We got everything we need. We can do a turn 2 attack this time. This deck is literally either feast or famine. Yeah, I remember way back when the Bose, those home radios, first came out. My dad got one of those things, and God, he spent hundreds of dollars on that thing. But the sound quality was far superior to anything that size. Even a lot bigger stuff had no comparison to the quality of the sound. They're a fantastic product. You pay for them, but they're great. Ben, you've been doing research. Good. You've been looking decks up. Very good. Makes me happy. You finally started listening to me. Good. All right. Yeah, I've had Bose in my vehicles before too. Now we're going to go with this one. Yeah, well, the Canadian wildfire smoke is back too, Michael. We've got another round of it coming in because there's a low pressure center blowing it this way. And, you know, it sucks, but what are you going to do? I think this is what I want. Because I need a water and a dark on him, and I have the water already. So I'm going to save the psychic for later. Yeah. I attach the dark. Guess I could have grabbed the metal. That's alright. Alright, here we go. Are you going to do me right this time? 5 guys that I can use? Nah, of course not. Well, okay, I can live with this, I think. I think I can live with this. We got 3 Blazikens, but we don't need that. But we don't have a Hydreigon. We do have a Zwillis. But we don't have a Hydreigon. I'm going to go with it and see what we can do. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if we can pull it off. Michael, I'll tell you, I've been that way since probably March. But the good news is I'm only allergic to every tree, every grass, dogs and cats, strawberries, most pollens, ragweed, dust, minor allergic to bee stings, and about 6 different medications. Other than that, no problem. Yep. Ben been doing research. Found this deck he likes. He said, give me a good Greninja deck. And he found one. Yep. That he did. Here comes Greninja. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? Huh. Well, the first thing we should probably do... Can I have that card, please? Thank you. I should probably play that. Now I'm torn between Crispin and Turo. I think I'm going to Crispin. And this time I've got the Psychic in my hand, so I'm going to take a metal and a fire. I'll put the fire in my hand. Attach the metal to Hydreigon. Boy, it's tempting, gang. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna... Oh, man. I'm gonna grab that. Prize 2 town stores. Interesting. And a dark energy. One thing away. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I had to think about that for a minute. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? He does, what does he do again? Mind Jack does 30 times your opponent's bench. Yeah, I don't like that at all. You can do 130, 130. He doesn't need an energy to do 170. Yeah, I'm not feeling this at all. This might be a risky play, but I'm going to try it anyway. Okay. I could knock him out, but I'm not going to, because I want to do this instead. I don't know if that was the best choice or not, but it was a choice. Oh, there's our buddy Hilda. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That wasn't very nice. Time to unleash the power of Hydreigon! Or something. Yeah. That's enough of that. We'll get that damn thing out of the way. Just in case something goes wrong, which usually happens in my world, we're going to put some energy out. I don't foresee it happening, but hey, you never know in this world. We'll grab a town store. We'll grab a big air balloon. Put that on this guy. We will pidget. What are we going to pidget for? Kind of feeling crispy. Yeah, we'll grab crispy. And then we are going to swing. I think this is the ball game. But just in case, like I said. Let's go, Jonesy. What's good, man? Something going on with my Elgato tonight. Are you done now? I think it's time for a computer restart. There's some there's something awfully screwy going on around here. I'm slipping. As he gently went off into delirium. Anyway, so there's another option to this deck, another alternative. Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna go look there. I don't remember what set it's in, but there is a fudge sickles. You guys saw the Greninja EX that Ben was just playing, right? I gotta figure out where that thing is, as I wanted to show this to you too. Ben, what set is that card in? My memory is getting so faded that I can't remember anymore. Oh, here we go. It's in this one. It's in Obsidian Flames. Okay. So, for the win TCG, his name is Sean. British guy. Nice guy. Apparently it's not in this set. Okay. Never mind. He took Azul's list, I mean, not card for card, but the theory behind it. And he made a deck that runs, what the heck? He made a deck that runs, instead of running the Hydreigon, he runs the Greninja. And the Greninja is good because it only needs one energy to do 170 damage and get any card in your hand that you want. And please forgive my scrolling here. I'm trying to figure out where the heck that card is. I cannot remember. Where the heck is this card? Twilight Masquerade? Paldea. Okay. Paldean Fates or Paldea Evolved? Must be Paldea Evolved. We'll go take a look at that thing. The card is very good. Look at that. I don't even have this, whatever this thing is. I don't even have that. How do I not have that? Whatever. Okay. I swear I was just, and it's not there. Do I not own this card? Well, apparently I don't own this card. Twilight Masquerade. Okay. That's fine. They all are a mistake. Twilight Masquerade. Alright. Everyone makes mistakes. My mom always told me I was a mistake waiting to happen. I said, no, Mom, I'm just a mistake. So you take a look at this card right here. The Shinobi Blade for 170. You can search out any card you want, put it in your hand. In a way, that's kind of like the best of both worlds with Pidgeot. Granted, it's your attack, but you're doing 170 damage for 1 energy, which is very efficient. And you're getting a card and putting it into your deck, into your hand. Any card you want. Mirage Barrage, 120 to 2 of your opponent's benched, is not as efficient as an attack because it takes 3 energies. You got to throw 2 away. So, I don't find that to be as efficient of an attack. But, when you go take a look at Hydreigon, for example, now, Hydreigon takes a boatload of energy. So you're looking at 3 different flavors plus a colorless. And granted, you're doing 133 times to the board. But that's a lot harder to pull off than that thing with Greninja. So, for the win, TCG put his deck together with just Greninja in it. Now, unfortunately, I was fighting some pretty horrible pain today. And I was trying to watch this video, and I just could not concentrate on it as I dealt with things that were going on. But I do know the video exists, and I do want to try to put that alternative version of this deck together. And here's the other thing. If you'll indulge me for a moment. That one. As you can see here, in my time down here, I have put together the Tatsugiri deck with the Hydreigon. Now, as you can see from proof being in the pudding of the TCG Live on the computer, I'm not 100% sure convinced that this deck is a good idea. But when it fires, it's a lot of fun. And I'm also considering building another version of it, running the Greninja, like Sean did. I haven't had time to look at his list. I know it's relatively similar. I think the biggest change that I would need to make would probably be the energy count. Because you see, in order to do the Tatsugiri, we still need the fire, we still need the water, we still need the dark to do the Cinnabar lure. Right? But we don't need the metal. So my theory, and we don't need the psychic either. So my theory is we could take out the 4 metal and the 4 psychic and probably spread those out mostly to the water and maybe a little bit, like add 1 fire, 1 dark, and then 2 water. Just spread them out amongst the other kinds. And I think we could probably theoretically, I think this deck would even be more consistent. And Ben, that might be something you'd want to try to do, since your favorite poke is other than Dwebble, is Greninja. We could try to build this in a Greninja deck. So let's do this. Let's duplicate this list. And then let's edit this list. Where's my edit button? Where the heck did my edit button go? Alright, let's try this. Alright, we're going to go to Tatsu 2. We're going to edit. Okay. Now we're going to take out the Hydreigon line. And we're going to take out this Willis. And then we're going to add We're going to add the Greninja EX. And we've also got to add a Froakie. Now, unbeknownst to Ben, not a Froakie, you dingleberry. There we go, Frogadier. Pilot to Frogadier. Now we're going to go with a 1 energy attacker just because they're all the same HP. He's got a 1 retreat. We want to have a stage 1 in there just because. Because like we talked earlier, that increases our math. So that's what we're going to do. Then, like I said, we're gonna dump the psychic energy. And we're going to dump the metal energy. And now what this can do in theory, you know, theoretically we could actually leave the fire and dark alone because we only need those for Tatsuguri now. We need all the other ones for the other pumpernickel. But I think getting them on Tatsuguri is way, way, way important. We can also use the fire for Blaziken if we got desperate. So I think it's okay to add 1 there and add 1 there and add 2 here. I don't think that's going to hurt anybody's feelings. Because our energy requirement for the Greninja is going to be way lower. Right? Yeah, theoretically anyway. Alright, let's see what it'll do. Tatsushi! Okay. Oh, Ben must have logged out. Well, anyway, the theory of this deck should be relatively the same as Whoops, I didn't even have to do that. Theory of this deck should be relatively the same. The difference is, again, we're going to be using Shinobi Blade for our primary attack. Is that going to be better? Can't really one-shot anything. We're not taking multiple prizes per turn. We're just going to try to use them as a snowplow. See what happens. Now, in combination, using the Shinobi Blade along with this doofus, we can do 300 per swing, giving up 1 prize, hopefully taking a 2-prizer. That's about as strong as we get. We'll see what happens. Ben's gone. I'm going to go try playing on the ladder. Oh, which reminds me. Huh. This has got to go outside later, so. Any of you guys got one of these chicken finger places near where you live? It's a chain. You can see the name, but we're not going to talk about it because we have no affiliation with the place at all. But boy, they sure put it in a convenient spot right across the highway from Gamer Sanct, or from what the hell is the place the one we go to? Cooley Cards and Gaming. And truth be told, yeah, it's good. It's good chicken. Do I write home about it? No. But it's good. But it's literally chicken fingers. Either 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. Or a sandwich made out of them. We didn't mulligan? What the heck? Alright. So now, something for y'all to see here. This is where decision making can be crucial. You'll notice I have a lot of people in my hand. Right? I really don't want to have a lot of people in my hand. Excuse me a minute. Oh crap, it's my turn. I forgot. Sorry, Ben. Wasn't paying attention. So, it takes you into the dilemma. So worried about my banana, I forgot it was my turn. There you go, Ben. Get those energies. That's right. Okay, so now that makes the choice easy. I have the Cinnabar lure now. I was going to Iono to try to get more stuff going and get those people back into my deck in hopes of not whiffing on this draw. Well, we got no Pidgeot. I might save the room in the event we Pidgeot or do this again. Let's see what happens. I might try to Cinnabar lure again. Not sure yet. He can't knock me out this turn, so I think I am going to Cinnabar lure again. I really want to get a Pidgeot out. Problem is I'm holding 2 of the 5 P. What are you doing? Hey, stop that. That wasn't very nice. What's up, Grease Monkey? Oh yeah, weak to fire. Of course he does, yeah. Ben, just for your point of reference, this only works on stage 2s. Yeah, that kind of sucked. I don't want to pick him up. No supporters, great. Alright, well, let's try Iono. Town store? No, of course not. Well, there's Crispy. Gonna take away my Blaziken if you can get another water energy, but whatever. Yeah, we're kind of thin, kind of not manned very heavily here, are we? Does he have it? I'm gonna say he doesn't. I'm gonna say he doesn't have it, and I'm also gonna take a risk here. Make sure he doesn't have it. 8,000 boxes in the houses. How you doing? We are playing the most ridiculous deck I think I've ever played. Or at least one. Oh, there we go. Now we got town store. Okay. Hey, you know what that means? No, it doesn't. Never mind. You just never mind, barbecue. We're going to go thin our deck, though. What? He gave up. Okay. Not since Travis's Psyduck 39 energy deck at a pre-release. I haven't played a deck this crazy. This is our second version of it. We are playing For the Win's version of Tatsuguri with Greninja. And then all the other guys as a supporting cast. It's kind of crazy. I have been able to pull, well, using the Hydreigon version, I have been able to pull off a double Cinnabar lure for 0 guys. That was pretty cool. Yep. 24 evolved Pokemon in the deck, and I went 0. Got 0 in the first one, 0 in the second one. Like, well, I guess I'm going to lose. It's fun, don't get me wrong. When it hits, it's harsh. But, yeah. That's what we're playing tonight. Trying both versions of it to see what happens. Again, I'm still searching for a deck for Sarah. And she likes these kind of off-the-wall, ridiculous things. So, here I am. For those of you that do keep score and only come on certain nights of the shows, too, just for the record. Not you, 10,000 boxes, but there are some people that only like to come on Thursday nights for the games, for example. Or only like to come on Wednesday nights for the codes. For some reason, if you didn't hear the announcement made in the short video yesterday, and you haven't read the community post yet, things are changing this week, for just this week. So please make sure you know what's going on, if you have a preference. Let's see if Ben wants to go again. If not, I'm going to go hit the ladder. Because I got to figure out if this damn thing is going to work. Ben, do you want me to take a break so you can do what you're going to do or whatever here? Or does anybody else want to play or anything? Otherwise, I can take a break. I've been sitting in this chair since like, it's probably been 4 hours. Trying to get work done on decks, trying to get bills paid, and paperwork caught up, and upgrades done, and mailed caught up. And got my Golden Gravy Mountain in the mail today. I'm very happy about that. We'll see how that goes. I finished watching my Picard series, all except for disc 1 of season 2, because that's the one that broke. Sad. But I finished the rest of it. I've been binge watching it. I got it all done in a week. Pretty good stuff. Not the best acting, not the best story writing, but overall, with the addition of the CGI for some of the space battles, I thought that was very well done. Bringing back some of the older characters, not only from Voyager, but also from the Next Generation and other stuff, and kind of melding them all together into the show. I thought that was done pretty well. Some of it a little cheesy. There he goes. He's ready now. One of my friends says to me after I showed pictures of that thing on Facebook, says, well, consider yourself lucky. I thought that season was, I heard that series was terrible. I'm like, well, I've already seen it once, and I wanted to buy the series, so I had it on DVD to have it every time I wanted to watch it. So I didn't think it was terrible, and I spent money on it. So you're happy that it broke? Or was broken? You know, how mean are you? Whatever. Well, mulligans all around. More mulligans for me. Okay, there's the mulligans. Now I mulligan again. I wonder how many more times I mulligan. 2 more times, okay. And Well, crap. I didn't mean for it to. Well, it's a hell of a lot skinnier than I am. Lot skinnier than I am. Okay. We're going to ditto out of this stupid thing. Literally the only reason it's in here is to get rid of it. We have a dark energy, and that's all we have. I mean, I could play another Tatsugiri down, but why? It's going to get in my way. I do also wish we could run Area 0 in this deck, but we need to run 4 Town Store. We have to. Because if you ain't using Town Store to get Sparkly Crystal, nah, ain't gonna work. And I used to have hair that long too, it just never looked that pretty. Yeah, maybe when I was a teenager my hair looked that pretty, but then it was brown. Not gray like it is now. Now I'm an old man. Well, we got 2/3 of it. Counter gain doesn't help us. Tempted to put the other Tatsugiri down. He'll get an energy, but he can't attach to both even if he gets Greninja. I'm going to wait. He gets a switch card and gets a rare candy Greninja, I lose. I need a Crispin, a Fire Energy, a Town Store, Sprinkly Crystal. I need something. I got a lot of outs. I also got 4 Pokegear I could draw. That would help. Or at least give me a chance. Okay, so he's going to swing for 120. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. Ben, go get your energies. He doesn't never go gets his energies. Always forgets. I remind him day after day after day, but he never go gets them. And we didn't get an energy. Okay, well, other Tatsugiri has to go on the board. And we're going to... I guess. I don't know what else to do. Other than pass. Oh, I shouldn't have put that on there. Now I can't Sparkly Crystal. Fudge sickles. Jeez, I'm dumb. Oh well. There you go. That's better. And we draw absolutely nothing. So we're going to put the other Tatsugiri down again. And hope we can draw something. You know, there's 4 Crispin, 3 Iono, 2 Boss's Orders, a Penny, and a Turtle. There's 11 supporters and 4 Pokegear in this deck. So basically a third of the deck is supporter related at least. And we've drawn Turtle. Yep. And we'll play draw pass again. By the time we do get this guy built up, we're going to have all of our other guys in our hand and be able to draw nothing off Cinnabar Lure. Well, we got one more turn. There you go. Get that Shivery Chill going. That's right. Oh, he's out of energy. Nah, he probably just only needs one to knock me out, so he only took one. Crispin, you finally showed up. Alright. I gotta look at something here once. Cost colorless. That's even useless on him. Counter game don't even help him. Hey, we got a supporter finally. Alright, so now we need a water energy, which we have 4 of in the deck right now. Sparkling crystal, another Crispin. Pokey gear. An Iona would be okay. Town store. Well, he's got back Excalibur now, so now he can go to town. Yeah, okay. Well, here we go. We need one of those cards. We get any of them. No. All right, 2 supporters down, 11 more to go, or 13. I ran out of fingers. I'm hoping he's going to have a little bit of an energy drought because he's got 6 in his discard pile and 2 on the board. I don't know how many he plays. I'm going to guess about 13 or 12 or something like that. But I'm hoping this will hold him down for a turn or 2 so I can try to get my water energy or my sparkly crystal and do something. That'd be nice. Boss's hors d'oeuvres does not help us. If he gets a superior energy retrieval, we're cooked. Basically got 3 of our 5 Pidgeot in our hand. So those aren't going to help us at all. Like I said, we got 3 Crispin left, minus whatever's in the prizes. I haven't looked at the deck yet. 4 Poke Gear. 4 Water Energy. I know those are in there. Even one of the 4 Ionos.
Oh no!
It would too. One of the 4 Ionas would help us. Let me guess. You lost internet, Ben. Yep. His internet went down again. Well, there's Penny, which won't help us at all. Ben's internet's down again, so this game is probably over. He lost connection to his game. It's probably over. It's very unbalanced. Very unbalanced. And the original idea is not mine. I'll show it to you in a minute. But the irony behind it is everything that I should be drawing, whether it's Town Store or the energies or the supporters that I need or anything like that, I've avoided all of those cards. He timed out. Azul GG, and I don't know if he originally designed the deck that originated this or not. I know the idea for Tatsuguri's been around since the card came out. I'll show you the original version that he had, and then the one that Sean for the win built. Tatsuguri says Cinnabar Lure. Look at the top 10 cards of your deck and put any number of Pokemon you find there onto your bench. Doesn't matter what kind of Pokemon they are, basic, stage 1s or stage 2s. They automatically go to your deck, or to your bench. Okay? Yes, each turn, you can evolve a Pokemon once. They gotta sit for a turn, then evolve, and then once. Yeah. There are ways around that, like Grand Tree, rare candy, things like that, but yes. Yeah. So, 1 energy per turn, yes. And finding ways around those things are the ways that you manipulate the game to your advantage. So Tatsuguri can put any number of guys down on the bench you want. So we're theoretically, well, and then there's this thing, and then come poop. We don't want to play a whole bunch of Tatsuguris in the deck because the more Tatsuguris you play, yes, you're more apt to starting with it with less mulligans. They're also going to get in your way after you get one down. No, you can evolve as many Pokemon as you want one time. So we use one Ditto that says if he's in your active spot and it's your first turn, you can search your deck for another basic Pokemon and replace this guy with that Pokemon and throw this guy away. So theoretically, we get him to start, we throw him away and grab Tatsuguri. Okay? That's our goal. Then our goal is to use Cinnabar Lure, hopefully turn 2, to look at the top 10 cards and put as many Pokemon onto the bench as we want. Well, assuming that's going to be 5 spots, we've got this big Hydreigon with Obsidian and Crashing Headbutt, that he can go on the bench as just like he is. We don't need to build him up from a little guy to a medium guy to a big guy. He just goes right on the bench. And just to increase our odds a little bit more, we play a medium guy that we can evolve the next turn. Here again, we play the medium guy that we can evolve the next turn. Or just 4 Blazikens. Throw a Blaziken right on the bench. Same thing with the Dusclops and the Dusknoir. Throw them right on the bench, no problem. And we also do it with Pidgeot, because the quick search engine on the Pidgeot is an amazing tool. Used in tons of different decks. Why not use it here? You can see the trainer line and the energy line. We use things like Pokegear to try to guarantee we're going to get a supporter every turn. We use Crispin because powering up things with more energy is a good thing. This allows you to attach one energy and then grab a different flavor of energy, put it in your hand. So that's always good. Basically like 2 energy attachments per turn. Sparkly Crystal says if you put it on a Terra Pokemon, you can count this as any kind of energy you want. So since we need 3 different flavors of energy, Tatsuguri, if we get the Crispin Sparkly Crystal combo, we can do all 3 energies in one turn, theoretically. Which is amazing. We run 4 town stores, so hopefully we can draw into the Crispin and the Sparkly Crystal, searching it out using the town store. Big air balloon goes on one of our stage 2s, give it free retreat. Counter gain if we get behind on prizes. This can count as a colorless energy. Tool card we can attach. Turo, we can hide a guy or pick a guy up and put him back in our hand if he's hurt. Penny lets us pick that Tatsuguri up once that thing has done its job, get it off the board. And Iono, of course, is for... Will you cut that out? Iono is for shuffle hand, bottom deck, draw more cards. And then Boss's hors d'oeuvres so we can pull up what we want. We also have a counter catcher in the event we fall behind on prizes. So theoretically, the deck has enough supporters and support type cards like Pokegear that we should be playing stuff like Crispin or Iono just about every turn. Yet for some reason, they always seem to be on the bottom of my deck. And yes, that is correct, Grease Monkey. Let me show you something. If I can ever pull it off, Ben's waiting for a game. Yeah, we got Tatsuguri 2 in, so. If I can ever get it to work. The problem with this deck, it's feast or famine. You either hit it or you don't. So far I've been playing don't. And it also is not just because of the TCG Live. For example, I lost a game on Sunday in real life because I needed a boss's orders. Okay? Game's going back and forth pretty tight. But I need a boss's orders to make him, force him to put up his Pheasant Deputy, his only stage 2 or only 2 prizer in the game is Pheasant Deputy EX. That's so important because not only is it 2 prizes instead of 1, but also every time I was knocking out his single prize guys, Pheasant Deputy X says when you lose a guy, you get to draw 3 more cards called Flip the Script. Well, I was down to, by the time the game ended, and I lost by 1 prize, I was down to 10 cards in my deck. And 4 of those 10 cards were all 4 of my boss's orders. Coincidence? Sure, I'll buy that. But this kind of stuff happens every single game. Whether it's on here or in real life. It just happens. It's the way it is. Alright. So we have one of our 3 energy requirements. We have the other 2 energy requirements in our hand. However, waiting 2 more turns while Ben sets up is not going to be beneficial to us. It doesn't look like we're going to have a lot of choice. He's got a sparkly crystal on his Froakie, so the chances are he's going to turn 2 Shinobi Blade us are pretty good. But I have to do something, so I'm going to knock out a guy and take a prize. Probably a mistake, but we're about to find out. There's a Blaziken that we don't need. If he doesn't knock me out this turn, we're going to Cinnabar Lure and see what happens. Chances are he's going to knock me out. He needs a Rare Candy and a Greninja. Because that sparkling crystal that he has on his frog right now will turn into an energy of any type once he becomes a Terra type, which Greninja EX is. Now, Goose Monkey, do this math, okay? Every game, all I needed was the 3rd energy, a Crispin to put that energy on, and I play 4 of them. One of my Pokegear to try to search for the Crispin, and I play 4 of those. The town store to get the Sparkly Crystal, which I play 4 of those. And Iono to get me a chance to redraw my hand, and I play 4 of those. And there's the Greninja that he should have been playing up front. And he put on the bench. Now he needs a switch card. And he's got Research. And he's got Earthen Vessel. Better knock me out, Ben. Win the game. Got Air Balloon. Got Switch. See, I have like 26 outs in my deck right now, and I probably won't get to any of them. Well, if I get a turn, I won't need to. I can put this on. Then I can start doing something. Now we have 5 Pokemon in our hand that we don't need. So now we're going to Cinnabar Lure. Look at the top 10 cards of our deck. Any guys there we can put on our bench. And we get absolute trash. No attackers. So. Oh, and we can't take Blaziken either. See that? I can't take Blaziken. This isn't the first time this has done to me in the last 24 hours. Isn't that great, though? Look at that. I cannot take Blaziken. So, we're going to have to take Tatsugiri. Try it again. So, we're going to have to give up 4 prizes in this game and hope we can get back into it. Isn't that awesome? Would not let me take the Blazikens. And I got no Greninja. Or Froakie. Or Combuskin. Now he can attack. Now he'll knock out my Tatsugiri. Nope. He's going to knock out my Dusknoir. Okay. Why would you throw that away? Probably should have took out my Pidgey. Really? That's right, I'm resistant to fighting. Oops! That makes for an interesting concept. No, well, maybe. He should have knocked out my Pidgeotto, is what he should have done. Ben's got a lot of learning to do. That's what he's doing. Okay, we're going to get this. I'm going to penny this thing off the board. We're going to hold the energy back. I'm going to grab a Crispin. Or should I grab Town Store? Should I just grab Sprinkly Crystal and be done with it? No, I don't need none of that. Never mind. Well, here's the hoping. We're gonna do this the hard way. Yeah, that doesn't happen though. They don't have that. Besides, they're all still in my deck. I just can't draw them. It's the way it is. Mr. Wilson!
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
How are you doing, sir? All right, here we go. Refill the bench, right? Cinnabar Lure for 4 guys. No, of course not. We only get 2. And neither one of them are attackers. Thank you for being here, Mr. Wilson. I appreciate it. You notice how we're kind of lacking Blazikens and we're kind of lacking Greninjas and well, yeah, there's some, but dude, there's 24 evolutions in my deck. 24. I don't have 24 in my hand. I have some, but not 24. There's only 2 in my discard pile. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's still 14 in my deck. Yeah, I know. Green side of the grass, that's right. Why are you playing that in your deck? Oh, you're shutting down my Pidgeot conveniently. he just got an answer for everything in my deck. Isn't that great? You just got an answer for everything in my deck. Well, okay. Let's try getting rid of all these cards in my hand and putting them all back in my deck. Okay, hold on. We're gonna grab the Sprinkly Crystal. Not that we need it, because this guy only needs 1 energy. 3rd time for Cinnabar Lures a Charm, right? Wrong! We only got 3 Pokemon out of 10 cards. What the heck are you doing, Ben? Oh yeah, you don't need energy. That's right. You have the sparkly crystal. I forgot. Sure, go ahead. I don't really care anymore. Oh my gosh. So that's 3 Cinnabar Lures, and we got, out of 30 cards, we got a grand total of what, 6 Pokemon? Or 8. And not 1 Blaziken. Not a 1. Or Combusken. Man, what are you doing? Don't leave me alive.
Oh no!
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Great, we're tied on prizes. There's got to be a way I can do this, right? Yep, there's a way I can do this. Should have took out my Tatsuguri. Blaziken's kind of a crucial part of this deck because it helps you accelerate energies into play. And it might not be as critical in this deck because you don't need multiple energy attachments for Greninja. Unless you're going to do Mirage Barrage, which I don't find that to be as effective as the one on the Hydreigon. Let me guess, he lost internet again. Nope, there he goes. Okay. Oh, there's a Pokegear. Yippee skippy. Screwy weather we got going on up here. It's been down in the 60s some days, right? Saturday it's going to be 90. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. But you're wrong, Grease Monkey. His feet are too little. Alright, I gotta take a few minute break. While I'm gone, then be patient with me. I need to get out of this chair for a few minutes. Okay? While I'm gone, I won't be gone very long. I'm going to show you now. I don't know if I better do that or not. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. What's YouTube going to do? Get mad at me? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's... okay, what am I doing now? Just spaced out. Here. I will forewarn you that Azul GG doesn't necessarily have the most wonderful language. Sometimes his language can be a little
Blaziken
bit...
play, even though Blaziken can accelerate in a...
Shush for a minute. I'm talking here. But I want you to see his gameplay and see how his Tatsugiri matchups come up, okay? So you guys, please just check out Azul GG as he plays this game with the Hydreigon version of this deck. See how his matchups go. Tell me what you think when I get back.
When you get a decent setup, the deck is a ton of fun. I'm going to show you all that right now. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into some action. That Togekiss. Nah, that card sucks. That's ass. I don't think I'm getting Badooed. I guess we could get Badooed here. That would suck, but... Mulkins is insane. What do you mean? Sometimes you just open the Pokemon. And we're getting Badooed. Let's go! Gosh darn it. I should have played the Pokegear, man. That's so dumb. I should have just played it for a Crispin. I should have just played it. Oh no, we're gonna lose to the worst deck that people play for some reason, bro. Come on, bro. Hop back Crispin. One time. Pound Store one time. Oh my. Fuck you, buddy. Let's have a look. Ooh, oh my! Hold on. All right. That's quite the squad we've gathered. Hold up. 2 Hydrogons? Probably right. Something like this. Oh, no Togekiss, though. I maybe should have left a Hydreigon so I could have not taken a Hydreigon. So I could have, because I could probably use Cinnabar Lure again going to this next turn. They're probably, yeah, they don't have Candy Charizard. But now I got to get to that Obsidian. That's going to be tough. We'll see. You can pop Nor? Oh, true. I can pop Nor to create space. Yeah. I actually don't know how I want to play this, though. I might just get aggressive here, to be honest. We might just start... I mean, I got Quick Search. We got everything. Yeah, some energy. No Crispin now, though. But we can just hard retreat to get energy this card pile for the Blaziken. I got Boss KO the Charmander. Honestly, the Charmander's like the big threat here, right? I could go like... I think I am going to get aggressive. I'm going to start attacking with the Hydreigon for sure. So I'm going to go like Quick Search. Wait a second. I can pop the dude. Okay, don't mind me. I can pop this anywhere.
You
I just like forgot how Dusknoir worked. I'm not going to lie.
Tatsugiri.
I literally just forgot how the card worked.
He gets all the guys when he gets Tatsugiri. And he's got Blaziken out there, and he's got counter gain. Watch what he does here. He'll get the extra energy attachment.
Oh, I should have got the... No, the fire didn't matter either, actually. Didn't matter which one I grabbed there. Wait, this one goes crazy, though. Got him! Dude, they're just bodied. They're just literally farmed. They're literally just farmed. Oh, Togetic. Don't mind if I do. See, I feel like one of these Pokemon probably shouldn't be in here. I just don't know which one shouldn't be in here.
Togetic.
I'm not sure which Pokemon should not be in here. I feel like one of them shouldn't be in here, though.
Now that he has Town Store up there, he should be able to use Big Air Balloon to get that. Retreat that Hydreigon.
So you can use Dusclops as well. It's more useful than the other pre-evolutions. True. It is actually more useful than the other pre-evolutions. Maybe Togekiss shouldn't be in here. Pollen. Itchy Pollen.
Oh, and he hits Crispin. Look at see how, see? Look at the difference in the way he gets cards versus the way I do. Needs Psychic. Yes, we can. I'll be right with you, Ben. Oh, he's just going to do that. Okay, whatever. Well, anyway, you guys see the difference in the way he draws and the way I draw. There's a huge difference. Trying to explain to the viewers how things work and how they don't work. But if you don't want to wait, that's fine, I guess. There's a surprise we mulliganed. So far, the most I've had has been 7. We'll see how many we get this time. 6. We do have a water in the dark, so we've got part of what we need. We do need a town store, a Crispin, something. Sprinkly crystal's pretty nice. Yeah, now these things are going to be a real pain in my hind end because I can't attack them with any of my EXs. Except Tatsuguri. And he's going to confuse me, of course. Well, if we can flip heads one time, it'll be great. There's Crispin, which we don't need right now. We've got what we need to be able to do our thing. But we flip tails and it won't do anything. Oh my gosh, we flipped heads. I don't believe it. What do I do now? All right, let's see what we got here. We got a lot of people to choose from. Dustnor's good. Greninja's good. Pidgeot's good. 2 Blazikens. Sounds like a good plan to me. We got some people this time. You sound like Donkey Kong. Now, ironically, we kind of need to get another Tatsuguri. Because Tatsuguri has the ability to go through Mimikyu. So we have a plan. Really? Okay. Very interesting. Well, how are we going to deal with this? Ah, card game. What's going on, baby?
Just tidying.
That's cool.
You're just dreaming.
Yeah. Probably should have chose the fire for that.
You took that fun.
Thanks. All right, here we go. Why do I do 0? It doesn't work on him? Oh, no. Really? Yeah, it does. Don't tell me it does 0. Tis lying to me. Tis. I don't like that at all. All right. See if we can make a little magic happen here, gang. I still think I like the Hydreigon version better of this, just because swinging for 3 of these guys is a lot more fun. I don't know, I almost think the Greninja bet is a little bit more consistent. Well, I didn't even use him in that matchup. What do you guys think? Having Pidgeot on your bench makes all the difference in the world, too. Having Blaziken makes all the difference in the world. Getting none of that stuff makes it pretty tough to do anything. Yeah, and there's none of that stuff right there. 4 mulligans. Cool. Got one of the energies we need. And a crispy. He's playing Charizard. Alright. See if we can pull it off. With his 4 mulligans, he should be able to go turn 2 Charizard, Pidgeot, and go to town. Oh, good. Iono. Now I can take away my only way out of this. Yep, pretty much. Because we got another dark energy, too, of course. God dang it. Water or fire? No, another town store. Now we have 3. Oh, we had a good setup. Here comes Rare Candy Charizard. Wow, close enough. Don't evolve your Charizards. Don't evolve Charmeleons. Do not evolve Charmeleons. Please don't evolve Charmeleons. Oh, you evolved Charmeleon. You don't get your extra energy attachments that way. Not that he really needs them. He got everything he needed, but cool. I mean, he's got Pidgeot. What am I going to do? There's no way I can stop him. Best I can hope for right now is to hit something to get me the energies I need to get going, and then I'll be 4 prizes behind when I get started. Why, Ben? Are you throwing on purpose? No, don't, no. No, you did it, no. You don't get the energy drops. I can finally start now. Now I have an extra Tatsugiri on my bench, which I don't want. Can I get some guys I can use? Oh, this is not going to be fun. How do I battle them? I don't know if I can even afford to give up that many prizes. Do I have a Blaziken? I have 1. I gotta have attackers, I guess. I don't know. I sure took the dust knower. Why would you take Super Rod? I guess. Well, it plays like 8 energies, so. Probably should have retreated first, then you could have got 3. What? Okay. Wow, that card's useless. So all my tools are finally out of my deck. Yeah, sure. I get a feeling he's trying to bait me into something here. I think I just got baited into it. With 2 Pidgeots and 2 Charizards, I don't think I'm going to have the time to do another Cinnabar lure, but yeah. Sure would like to. I'd like to try to get a couple more guys down, but yeah, that ain't going to happen. Wouldn't mind finding a Pidgeot, but that ain't going to happen either. You take the boss's order. Sure. Not sure how much better I like that. Boy, a Christmas would be nice right now, wouldn't it? Nice to have a Dusk on the bench too, but I don't think that's going to happen. Nope. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Well, I got another energy, so that doesn't help. And another rare candy. Great. Now I got 3 Charizards to battle. Holy crap. Ah, there's no way I'm going through 3 of them. Now with 2 Hydreigons. Because he's got this one back here that pretty much I can't stand up to that one once I take a couple more prizes. Because he's got the max belt on, or defiant belt, or whatever it is. Of course, he would be ahead on prizes, so it wouldn't really matter. Because I'd take 2, he would knock me out anyway. If I can get some energy built up, I can probably do something. But I have no way to throw away energies. Son of a fart. Because I have to attach here. I have none thrown away for Blaziken to use. Well, I have a water. I guess that'll help. Okay, we got a chance, gang. We got a chance. Because Blaziken can attach. No, he can't. I gotta attach there. I gotta put the Psychic there. Okay. And then Blaziken can attach the water over there, but that's only going to work for the counter gain. Okay. So I knock this out, take 2. He knocks me out, takes 2. Blaziken can't take a hit after that. You can do 200, but I think that puts me out of... Yeah... Might have to Iono.
Oh no!
Yeah, I do. Alright, well, let's... No, I don't think it's going to make any difference. Just don't have the right type of energy in the discard pile to use that. Crispin would help. I didn't get Crispin. We still didn't get Crispin. Oh, we might be able to win this game yet, gang. Maybe. It's going to depend on what he does. Ah, we got Crispin too. Woo! That's... Oh, I can't hit Terras on the bench, dummy. God dang it. Why don't I know that? Hit Pidgeot. So stupid. Because he swings for an arm load now. I'd hit Pidgeot out of 1 next turn. Well, maybe we can still win. Let's see what we can do here. He's got this darn thing. Which I guarantee... Well, I mean, he's going to knock me out either way. Yeah, he does 330 with that. So I can't survive a hit. If I had hit Pidgeot, I'd have won. God dang it. If I'd have just hit Pidgeot, I'd have won. All I had to do was hit Pidgeot. Wait a minute. His Defiance Band doesn't work anymore. I survive! Oh my gosh, I just won. Take your time, barbecue. Do I have in my hand? I have metal, right? Yep. Okay. Put the psychic on. Okay. Attach the metal. You retreat. Of the Pidgeot finally. Better late than never. Always hit the Pidgeot. Can't believe I actually won that game. I didn't deserve to win that one. That's insanity.
Oh no! Oh no!
Whew. So is it just me, or is the Hydreigon version way more inconsistent? I don't understand it, but whatever. All right, no mulligans this time. We got all three energies we need in our hand to get started. But we could really use a town store or a sprinkly crystal to get moving faster. What are you doing mulliganing? You're not supposed to mulligan, I am. What the heck? Oh, he hits town store too. Woo! Yeah, we'll be moving that out. Come on, Crispin. No. Really hoping for Crispin.
no.
Quiet. Really hoping for Crispin. We could have won turn one. All right. Play that. Play that. And that's pretty much all we can do. Oh, I could have attacked and won. I'm so dumb. I could have won turn one and I didn't do it. I was paying attention to everything else and I completely missed it. Oh. I had it in my brain and everything. I'm like, look, if I get the right stuff, I could knock him out if he's only got one guy. He only had one guy, and guess what happened? I didn't knock him out. I need to get Danielle's big inflatable hammer in here to just beat myself over the head with sometimes. Well, let's see what we get with this. Absolutely nothing. Great. Town store, what do you get? Might as well grab that too. We'll thin the deck out as much as we're allowed. Grab this dark energy and throw it on. And here we go. Cinnabar Lure for the win, right? For the win? For the win? No, of course not. For the loss. Two guys. Yeah. Why did you put Brave Bangle on him? He doesn't attack. Well, sure. What difference does it make? Guess I can clear out a spot on the bench for the guys I'm not going to get on Cinnabar Lure again. Counter gain. Well, that'll help. Okay, so I only have two guys in my hand. Well, let's might as well town the store again and get that out of the way. All right, here we go. Ready for more disappointment? Here it comes. Oh, we got people. Holy crap. Well, we only got three that we want, though. We don't want him. And no Blaziken again. Isn't that magical? Might have to go for a third. Yeah. Unbelievable. I am tempted to go for a third one and blow this guy up, but I kind of need him. Actually, you know what? Maybe, no, I can't really do that either. I mean, I could, but well, Ben gave up anyway, so he ain't going to try to play out of it. Twenty people, and I got 5. Azula's getting 8 out of 10 cards. I get 5 out of 20. Alright, I'm going to switch decks. I'm getting very frustrated. I'm going to go back to the plain old faithful. My favorite deck that I would play. 99% sure I would play this if I was going to regionals. I know I'm going against what I planned on doing tonight, but my frustration levels are rising to the point where I'm just getting irritated. You can't just keep getting zeros. I find great humor in it, don't get me wrong. But that's just dumb. Oh, good, and we're starting with Brute Bonnet and Ursaluna. My favorites. No, that's not what I chose. Alright, we're missing one Dunsparce. Timber's in our hand. We're missing a Dunsparce. Missing a Conkeldurr. Missing two rare candies. Missing a Great Ball. Missing a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Pretty much got the rest of our stuff as long as we got our other energy. Yeah, we have our energy. Okay. Alright, I think I can live with that. So let's fan road them. I don't trust him. Now we do have the rare candies, so we're not missing those.
Oh no!
Let me guess, you lost internet again, Ben. Imagine that. Either you need better internet or softer tools or something. Holy moly. Well, it doesn't make for much entertainment because I can't do anything because he didn't put a timer on things. And yeah, you got internet back? Can you get back into the game because you put no timer on it? So it's just going to sit here and do nothing unless I concede the game. Which is fine, but I need to know. There we go. Thank you. All right. Let's try that again. Hmm. Two conquerors again. No, I do have a third. Never mind. Shut your mouth, barbecue. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a player, I need no sympathy. Come easy, go, little high, little low. Doesn't really matter to me. I did not want to put Tom's store out. Oh, you, dang nabbit. You went and done screwed me all up here, Ben. Seem to have lost my energy too. Boy, I draw like crap. Look at all that crap. That's what I get for not paying attention. Serves me right. Jesus. Highway robbery. Heck no. Ah. I mean, I can make them work, but geez, I gotta put a lot into them. All right, what are we doing to me here? What did you do? What the heck did he do? Oh, I see how it is. Okay, fine. Yeah, this does not make things fun for me. Alright, we're going to do things the hard way. Always got to do things the hard way, barbecue. Oh, I just put him down, didn't I? Son of a biscuit. Told you, I'm not paying attention, and it's hurting me. Put my phone down, then I can pay attention. That's the problem. Trying to find things on Marketplace for our remodel. Oh, yeah, I forgot he's got that too. Fudge sickles. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, and there's my conkeldurr. Better late than never showing up. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be suffering through this game because I haven't been paying attention. And we don't draw worth a poop. Now, if he somehow manages to put 2 water energies on that thing again. Huh, you sure did. Are you serious? Wow. Yeah. Okay then. Now what do we do? Oh, that helps. Night stretch off. None of that stuff really matters. Well, let's see if he can do it again. I'm sure he's probably got the cards to do it again. All he needs is one of those triple energies, and he wins again. He wins again. No, you didn't get it this time. Okay. He can't attach, so there's that. He doesn't have another sprinkly crystal, so there's that. Can't retreat again, so there's that. We're still missing a timber, too. We actually have cards we can start doing things with now that I'm paying attention. Alright, here we go. You ready? Here we go. Artisan. Jet energy. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. We don't... Yeah, we do have it. Okay. I was like, where is it? Ugh. I don't know if I need anything else out of my deck. I don't think I do right now. Yeah, I kind of want this though. I need to save that. Get rid of this. I don't think I'll need this. Maybe I will. No, I won't need that. Okay. I need this. That way they've given him a 4-1 prize lead. It's time to start fighting back. That's not the card I was looking for. Uh-oh. We still have the card I want in the deck. I just don't know if I can get to it or not. He's hitting them all. And he's still got half of his deck left. Nice. I can't put him up. Because then I'll lose for sure. If he gets another Greninja, I lose. In another one of them situations, gang, where I need to have one more prize for him left to take. I don't have that. I just don't have it, you know what I mean? Didn't help prizing the fourth Concord or timber either. No, we don't have a lot left to give. If he gets another Greninja water, we're done. If he gets a boss's order, we're done. We don't have anything else left to give. No. He wins with that too, I think. Yeah, I think he wins with that too. There you go. Yeah. Shows I gotta pay better attention. Definitely need to be paying better attention and not shopping. That should show you guys. Don't be shopping when you're playing TCG Live. But I need things. See, this is dumb. They have an 8 cube organizer like the ones I have here in the studio. Like these ones you see back. Well, not that. That's a big one, but like these back here. These are 8 shelf organizers, and I buy them brand new for $80 at Menards. And they have this one here used for $75, and I have to drive all the way to Winona to get it. That's not going to happen. That's what I want. I want more of those. But I'm not going to pay retail price for them when they're used. That's just silly. Oh, you guys missed it too. I didn't show you that yet either, did I? I forgot. I got a new shirt. Came in the mail yesterday. Ordered it 3 weeks ago or so. It's pretty cool. I might have to show you that tomorrow. If I remember. Huh. Oh, duh. Sorry. Ooh. Where's that one? Plainview, of course. Halfway across the frickin' $30, reasonable price. Hour and a half away. I guess we're going Dunsparce crazy. Only choice I got right now. I don't want those. Not driving an hour for that either. Room divider. How do you say this sports? St. Charles. I was just there. Tuesday last week? No, Thursday. I don't know. Yeah, Thursday. Come on, give me something good. Ah, dang, these cards suck. Could use that. Rochester. All right. Get the Dunspars. We gotta get moving here. We gotta start playing the game here. Let's giggity. Yeah, I want to do this. Oof. I don't know if that was bad or worse. Holy crap. Probably should have evolved this one, but yeah, I ain't getting another one of those. Here we go. He's got it again. What, no air balloon? Oh, come on. I don't believe it. No, that's not what I chose. All right, we're going to do it right this time. Did I artisan already? I don't remember. I must have. I can almost pull it off, but not quite. Almost. Nope, still don't have it. Dang it. Tempting, though. It's very tempting. I still kind of want to do it, but I can't. If I had one more piece, I could do it, actually, but I can't do it. Do I go for it? Sure. Let's find out, shall we? I don't have any draw left, though. That's the sucky part. Oh! Never mind, we got all kinds of draw. See, that put me at 250, but that's not enough. He's going to knock two of these out. Whatever. Take his draw engine away, I guess. If he doesn't knock me out, I'll knock him out, so. Hit the Dunspars. Hit the Dunsparce. Oh, they got all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna try to get up early tomorrow and do some of that. What the heck? Okay, we got town store. We sure do. Well, it's gonna knock me out too, but whatever. No Dunsparce off of that. Huh. I guess we'll have to make one. Oh my god. Probably nobody here watching anymore. I probably bored them to death leaving the camera off. I'm so dumb. I'm so tired. I need to sleep. Everybody probably got bored and left watching me watch the screen. Yeah, I seriously doubt anybody's even here. Quite frankly, I don't blame them. That says there's 3 watching. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like where this is going either. Well, anyway, as I was telling you guys, my hope is to somehow find a way to do things like this in the other room when we redo it. But so with great difficulty, I'm trying to figure out how. Yeah, I could go out and spend $700, buy cabinets and whatever, but trying not to do that. Fudge on a stick. How about Buddy Buddy Poffin? Yay! Look at me go. Guess I don't need nothing else. Well, I got to try to prepare this thing and see if it's actually going to work or not. I don't know. Ow. That's what I expected. I don't know why, but I just cannot get away from this deck. I love this deck so much. Yeah, it disappoints me a lot, but more often than not, it does what I need it to do. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go. I'm really struggling. Body is shutting down on me. Well, it looks like Ben took off anyway. Alright, well, I guess he's going to bed, so that means I'm going to bed. Thanks y'all for being here. If those of you that hung out, I apologize for my poor workmanship with the camera. Hopefully that gives you some insight into this lunatic fringe that I have put together courtesy of Azul GG's list. I am going to try to make a few adjustments to it that are probably a little more fitting to my lifestyle and my play style. I haven't thought about hybriding in that Greninja, but there's a few other things that I'm thinking about trying to squeeze in here and making it work. We'll see what happens. I've got the cards here put together. I'm going to maybe work on it tomorrow before the live stream. Don't forget, tomorrow night is High Rollers and Barbecue Drop, because Danielle will be on the road Thursday. So we're swapping nights tomorrow night. So don't you miss out. Numbers 3, we're out of here. Thanks for joining us. Take care, everybody.